Hey, what's happening, everybody? I've got something here. This is a keypad. This is a motherboard. Goes in my stack-on safe. A little background history. My keypad here, this electronic keypad, worked great for, I don't know, the last 3 or 4 years I've had this safe. The pound button quit working. The pound button doesn't work. Can't open the safe. I gotta use the key to open the safe. I contacted Stack On, and somebody with Stack On replied back, said they would send me a new keyboard and a new, this is the motherboard, not very big for a motherboard. This is the keypad. It's got the wire that goes to it. The motherboard doesn't have a wire. It's just got a plug for a wire. Anyway, that's what we're doing here, is putting this in my safe. The outside of the safes are usually pretty similar. The inside of the safe, depending on what covering you got on your door may just slide up and out, or you may have screws holding your door. Mine has the screws, so it takes a little longer to get it out. Anyway, let's get to this little project. Get this safe opening with the keypad now. Okay, on the inside of my door, this is the inside of my door, I've got some screws that they do have plastic caps on them. You do have to take a screwdriver, pop that plastic cap off, and then you can get to the screws. So take all your plastic caps off all at once, then take your screws out. I would start at the bottom, do the top last, that way it's hanging by the top screws as you're doing the bottom part. Now once you get the plastic caps off, you can see your screws. Just take a screwdriver. I got one of these little electric screwdrivers. Makes the job go a little bit quicker. Alright, sorry if there's a glare, but with the lights, I gotta have the lights to be able to see. Anyway, this keypad here, just to get it out, push up on the bottom tab, twist and turn it, unplug your battery, take your 9 volt battery out. The mounting plate here, it's going to be a lot easier feeding this wire back and forth through this hole. By taking the keypad mounting plate, you just got 3 screws. Now you got your mounting plate off. Open the door back up. On the inside of the door, here's the wire that goes to the keypad. Pull these 2 little tabs down, and that pulls straight up. Now you can just feed your wire through from one side and pull on the other. Now your new keypad will probably come with a mounting plate. It should be the same as the one you've got. If not, then use the new one. And take my mounting bracket, and you want the side that faces the wall away from your keypad. Feed your wire through the hole. And I'm going to go ahead and put the mounting bracket on by twisting it, and it locks on. Just makes it a lot easier holding. Now I'm going to start feeding the wire through the hole. You may have to use your pick or your little bitty screwdriver to help straighten the plug coming through that hole as you're pushing through. Now that I've got the wire through the hole, I'm going to go ahead and put my 3 screws back in the keypad mounting plate just to hold it. Alright, we've got the mounting plate screwed back on. 1, 2, 3 screws. Put the keypad on, twist, it's locked on. Now we're going to open back the door back open and continue on the inside of the door with the motherboard. If you're not replacing the motherboard, you can skip this next step. Motherboard, you just plug this cable in and then lock it to where, push these little tabs back. Now if you're replacing your motherboard, like I am right now, we're going to unplug both of these 2 wires here. You had a top and a bottom. Now the motherboard, you've got 4 little clips here, 2 down here, 2 up here. They're just metal. Just bend them in just a little bit. That way your motherboard slides right off. This is your motherboard. Now my motherboard is a little different. The one they just sent me, it has a plastic housing around it. So it's not going to fit. It's not going to fit where this is at. I guess I can take and screw it on here if I wanted. But you know what? I'm going to try this, see if the keypad works without changing motherboards. So I'm going to put this motherboard back in. Fold these little prongs back over so it don't fall off. I'm going to plug these 2 wires back in. Now I don't know that my motherboard is bad. They just told me they were going to send me a new motherboard while they were sending me a keypad. Plug the new cable in and lock it back. Now we're going to hook the battery up. Got the keypad hanging out. My new battery right here. Use a Duracell or an Energizer, a good battery. They'll last you a little longer. Now it beeped as soon as I put the battery in. That's good. That's always a good thing, a beep. Now to program these keypads, when you put this on, don't shut your door without changing the combination. I'll put a link down in the description to how to change your combination or reset it, whatever. So we've got it set at 159, hit the pound. New keypad replacement. If you're wanting to change your combination, you're going to have to change it if you get a new one. You don't want 159 or 123, whatever they send on the one that you get in the mail or whatever. Even on the new safes, changing the keypad combination is important. I'm going to put a link down in the description on a previous video where I did how to change your combination. Anyway, I'm Redneck in a Hat. Thanks for watching the video on changing the keypad. We'll catch you on the next video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.